Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am certified life coach Talia Sage, using my natural gifts of intuition, reading tarot and oracle cards to help you navigate through the ups and downs of life in order to help you create your best life possible. I'm gonna have a little bit more fun with today's video. So, as you can see, I've taken some utensils from the kitchen. And that is because today's video message will be, what is Spirit cooking up behind the scenes for you? Before we get into this video, please give this video a big old thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like what you see, that you want to see more of it, and that you think that this content would also be beneficial to other people. And the whole purpose in putting these readings out there, doing these free readings, is to help reach other people and try to help as many people as I can get through life more balanced, calmer, with more confidence in themselves. So I appreciate your help in helping me to spread that message. All right, so let's get into this video. Like I said, as you can see, I've taken some random things from the kitchen. They're already sending me some messages, which I will relay once we get into the pile selections. But we're going to have three groups. Group 1 with the tongs, Group 2 with the blender mixer thing, and Group 3 with the scoop. If you want to see them closer, I can let you get a closer look. Group 1. Group 2, and Group 3. I've also shuffled for some crystal cards if you prefer being able to choose with the crystal. Group 1's crystal is aragonite. Each of these messages will also be incorporated into your group. Group 2's crystal is bismuth. And Group 3's crystal card is quartz. As usual, cast your gaze over over the random objects or the crystal cards, and use your intuition to choose the group or multiple groups that are calling out to you. You can choose based on the numbers of the group, 1, 2, or 3. You can choose based on the crystal card, the object that you see. You could even go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. However you decide to choose is the best way for you. So don't second guess yourself, own it, and believe in yourself, right? What else? As usual, timestamps will be posted in the description box below. Feel free to find your pile or multiple piles, click on that, and it will fast forward you to your messages. I'm gonna get started with Group 1. Hello, Group 1. If you chose, what is this? This aragonite crystal card or the tongs here. Such a random thing to choose, right? Such a random thing for myself to choose for this video. These will be your messages for what is Spirit cooking up behind the scenes for you. Just before we get into it, the message that I received when I was drawn to the tongs was that Spirit is literally trying to pluck you out of one environment and put you into another environment. This could be more spiritual and emotional, like just the way that you see the world, how you interact with the world, the ways that how you think of yourself even. And this could even literally be taking you from like literally moving from one state to another state, or from one home into that dream home, or trying to pluck you out of a relationship that is not serving you, whether that's romantic, friendship, or career, and plant you into something that will be much better suited for you. I feel like, and I don't even know how, but I'm getting like a balanced vibe off of the tongs. You know, like it's very symmetrical and it's very balanced. Yeah. They're working on using their magic to bring in more balance to you. You may have had some sort of tower moment recently, or there could be one coming in the near future, not to scare you at all, but where you just feel like something just suddenly ends, or you get this vibe that something that is just suddenly not working out for you, or that it doesn't make you happy or fulfill you. Something along those lines. But let's see what your crystal card says. This is such a pretty crystal. I love it. Aragonite. Who needs it? Anyone feeling out of alignment in need of a major reset. When to use it. When it's time to retreat to your shell or step out of it. If you want to be square with the outside world, first you've got to get square with your inside world. Call on Aragonite to help set a healthy, sustainable balance. Ooh, balance. Find your center. Ooh, I love that balance came out, because I told you that's what I was feeling. Find your center. So, Spirit, the universe, the Most High, ancestors, angels, whoever you have around you right now, could be multiple energies, and yeah, they are trying to help you to find balance, to find your center. It might be find the place where you belong if you feel out of place where you are. It could be, to find that place that is really going to bring in that love. This card wanted to fall out as I was speaking. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Where you're really going to feel loved, protected, secure, maybe. You may be a Cancer. You might have people around you with Cancer energy. This could be a passed over loved one who was helping to orchestrate things behind the scenes for you, who was a Cancer. But the overall message that Spirit would like you to know right now is that you are safe. You are protected. You are being divinely guided in whatever situation that you are experiencing or may experience in the near future. Look, oh, I love this. So like the crab, the pinchers, it's like, this is the pinchers. Oh, that's so cool. I love how that plays out. It's like you're literally being grabbed, plucked from one situation that is throwing you out of balance, throwing off your equilibrium in some way, and being placed into another one. It's like a quantum leap. Wow. You might just be feeling really, like the card said, out of alignment. Like all of a sudden you woke up and things just did not make sense anymore. Or maybe not even all of a sudden, but like you were following this path that you thought was going well, and then it veered. It took a course for the worse, so to speak. I'm feeling a vibe like someone could have chosen this new path thinking that it was going to lead them to the things that they were seeking. The love, the balance, the connection, maybe even financial security, stability. And it's just not working out the way that they want it to work out. That's way too many cards. Do I want those? No, that's way too many. The reason that this has happened, first off, was because there were lessons along the way that you needed to learn to take with you into this next place that you're going to be set into. Like maybe you dealt with a work environment that was full of drama. And instead of getting caught up in the drama like maybe you would have done in the past, you were very mature about it, responsible about it, and stayed away from it as long as you could, as best as you could, right? That's like a test. That's the lesson that you can then take with you into maybe future situations. It could have been a relationship that no matter how hard you tried, it just seemed like you guys just could not fully come together, whether that was in communication styles or having things in common that, like maybe you had fun at one point and the fun went away, and no matter how hard you tried to get that back, it just wasn't happening. That was a lesson in perseverance. That was a lesson in also maturity of, not just giving up on things right away. I feel like there's something that you've been working really hard at, trying to make it work, group one, and it just isn't. And that was the lesson within it. You did the hard work. And although your return isn't coming from that specific situation, the return is going to come from this new environment that the universe, spirit, is placing you into. Your next card out is Healing, 37. We have Aries energy on the board. 37 there reduces to a 10. Once again, confirmation that yes, something in your life has recently ended or about to end, and something new is about to start, being plucked from one place into another. I love this. The healing card recently came out in another video, so if you received this card in another video of mine, please let me know in the comment section. If you did, this is just further validation that that message and this message are meant for you. Whatever situation that you were just in or about to leave, it was meant to bring healing in for you. To heal maybe a part of yourself where maybe when things got tough, you would throw in the towel. When things got tough, you would run the other direction. You've healed that some way. It could even have to do with speaking up for yourself. I'm getting with the blue here. Using your voice, having those boundaries maybe even. You could be in a situation where you placing boundaries, putting up boundaries was not respected. And you tried to persevere through it. And now it's time to let that go. You healed an aspect of yourself with this past situation. And now the new situation that that spirit wants to place you into will be a place that seems more balanced. It seems more stable. You don't have to fight it so much. It says geraniums indicate you need to take time out to care for yourself and connect more fully with your higher and lower self. Cooperation with others and creativity in groups are also needed, while intolerance and self-indulgence are to be avoided. Maybe in the situation that you were recently in, you would have given in to some low vibrational tendencies, like speaking badly to yourself about, your reaction or what you were doing or not doing within the situation. You could have been likely to give in to chemical dependencies, apathy, maybe just getting stuck and not doing anything because it just seems so hard, right? But whatever it was, you didn't do that. And even if you did do it, even a little bit, you didn't do it to the point that you would have in the past. Like, you've really matured in being able to handle your emotions, I feel like. Allow yourself to feel them, but not get stuck in them. Group 1, you are amazing. You are freaking amazing. And I feel like you maybe could have been someone who had some people-pleasing tendencies in the past, where instead of doing what was best for you, doing what you knew would make you happiest, you would give in and say yes, right? That goes back to those boundaries. Even though it's like with a job, you work your 40 hours, but they want you to put in more time. Even though you didn't want to, in the past, you maybe would have said yes. And although you maybe gave in at some points and said yes when you didn't want to say yes during the situation, for the most part, you stood your ground. You placed your boundaries. And that helped to heal a part of yourself from the past that had those lack of boundaries, that had that lack of discipline. Yeah. And now this is going to serve you so well in the future. Ooh, I love this for you. This is exciting. Okay. I feel like you had a goal in mind, group 1. You like recently had a rebirth. This is your next card out, radical rebirth. Whatever situation that you were just in, it was like an incubation period to bring in this rebirth for you. Like an incubation period to put you back through like all the tests, all the trials that you've, maybe not necessarily all of them, but many of those tests and hard situations and trials that you experienced in the past. It's like you dealt with them all in this one situation. And you really had to overcome your own self-limiting beliefs, maybe lack of self-worth, putting up boundaries, speaking up for yourself, believing in yourself. All of those things, they came into play here. And even though you were tested, you wanted to give up, you wanted to stop, you wanted to throw in the towel, whatever it was, you didn't. And then I feel like that's why this tower moment that I felt in the beginning came about, because your lesson had been learned. So whether you decided to walk away from this situation or something happened out of your control that forced you to walk away, that was divine timing. That was that divine order coming into play. You had learned your lesson, and now the universe is picking you up out of that situation and putting you here, where you will be. It's just a really good feeling, pile 1. It's going to be different for all of you. I mean, like I said, it could be relationships, romantic, friendship, family, or even work, career. So apply it to your situation as it fits. But the rebirth card says, first off, the guidance says, yes, you can. Stop the struggle. You can choose at any moment to start over and be reborn. Like the sun, you rise again and again. Dust yourself off, move forward, and go for it again. Life is about transition and change. You will fall on your face, change your mind, and need to make a comeback again and again. Release the idea that you messed up if things aren't perfect. Stop waiting to be ready. Make new choices and decisions. Goddess declaration. Still I rise. I love it. In the past, you would have beaten yourself up about this sort of situation. You would have been so hard on yourself, telling yourself all the ways that you messed up, maybe replaying conversations and events in your head over and over and over. And all of that would have caused like analysis paralysis. It would have caused so much fear and anxiety that you would have given in to low vibe habits. Eating too much, you know, eating more of the sugars or what salty snacks, whatever your vice is, drinking more alcohol, maybe taking part in some drugs, you know, just not taking care of yourself as best as you could. But this time around, you've done something differently. You have really gone through a spiritual rebirth, an emotional rebirth, and that growth is about to be rewarded by spirit, by the divine. Look, milk and honey. It's about to be rewarded. I love how this is playing out. And bottom of the deck energy is to be fair. The scales are about to be balanced out. Oh, I love this for you, group 1. Milk and honey. Let's read this card for you. Whew. This is an exciting reading. Okay, so I talked about travel in the beginning. You might have an interest in traveling to Africa or someplace with like this sort of jungle scape. Maybe going on a safari. We also have elephants here. So one thing that's really been popping up on my radar, and it's not like in my schedule or calendar, but I keep thinking of like the Disney Animal Kingdom. Maybe you're about to go to Disneyland. You know, like when people win a big game or they win the lottery or whatever, and they're always like, so now what are you going to do? They're like, I'm going to Disneyland. That might be you. Like, or your version of what Disneyland is. This is such a fun reading. Okay, 41, or 51, I mean. 51. 51 here, by the way, is reduces to a 6. The 6 to me is all about our thoughts, controlling our thoughts, learning to do that. And that's the spiritual lesson that you've learned. You've learned to control your own energy. Not giving in when things look like they're going wrong in your life. Not allowing the current circumstances to dictate your mood, to dictate how you feel about yourself, how you feel about life in general. You've really learned a major lesson here, group 1. Prosperity message says, when you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. Woo! Group 1. You have been so authentic to yourself. And because you chose yourself, you chose to be true to yourself, be good to yourself, love on yourself. That is where the universe is about to take you, to that very place, very person, whatever it is, situation that is going to reflect the same love and care that you've given to yourself back to you. Oh, this is exciting. So exciting. Okay. See, I'm being drawn to this rainbow. Hawaii? Are you planning a trip to Hawaii, or are you finally going to be able to take that trip that you've always wanted to take somewhere? I feel like that's what's coming in for you. So where is it that you've been wanting to travel to, group 1? Is it Africa, some sort of jungle area? Is it like Hawaii or someplace like that where, you know, there's water abundantly around you and like you can see a rainbow damn near every single day? Oh, we also have the crab spirit here. More water element. Are you going to the ocean? Are you taking a cruise? What is this? Card 37. What is that element? This here is air element. You might very well be hopping onto an airplane to travel somewhere in the very near future. And then look at this. This does not get any better, group 1. Look at your tarot cards that fell out. You have 8 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. I love this. And this card was talking about, just like the sun, you will rise again. I love that. I can't even make this stuff up. I love when I shuffle on camera and you get to experience this magic with me. 8 of Pentacles is fast communication coming in. You, like I said, could have recently had to leave a job or lost a job, and this could be communication coming in of a new offer. This could be you deciding to work towards business goals and you finally being seen by that person who could really help you take your business to the next level. This could be relationship, where you walked away from a relationship maybe and you needed to step away so that person could mature and heal themselves, and they might be coming back to communicate with you. But this is also just fast moving energy forward. The 8 of Wands is also one of those cards speaking about good fortune coming in. Let me see if this book wants to say anything else. 8 of Wands. It says sudden movement or change. The 8 of Wands strikes like lightning. It is a card of news, change, or clarity in an unresolved situation. You might hear from an old friend out of the blue or receive some surprising news that shifts the direction of your course. Like those tongs picking you up from one place and putting you in another one. This card sometimes means literal movement is on the horizon. So be ready to travel if the opportunity arises. I love this. Okay. It's just validation for me that I'm reading the energies correctly. So, I love it. 8 of Wands. Great. Something great is coming in very quickly, very soon for you. Ace of Pentacles is a new solid beginning in something. This could be that new job. This could be a new relationship. Like I said, it could be a new way of you just viewing the world and looking at yourself and treating yourself. Whatever it is something that you will be able to see, feel, or touch, maybe even taste with this milk and honey, or smell. It's just something very concrete, a new, solid beginning endeavor. Prosperous beginning. This book says, in the center of even the giant redwood trees, a tiny seedling once stood. Such is the energy of the Ace of Pentacles. It's the seed that takes root, grounding you for the future. You're in the beginning phases of a prosperous venture. Oh my goodness. Stay grounded. Go outside and take time to appreciate nature. You may also find a windfall of wealth headed your way. Group 1. What? Group 1. What? Wealth, information coming your way. And then the Sun. It's just you feeling so good, so alive, so empowered, so excited. Oh my goodness. The Sun. You're going to feel so nourished, so loved, so protected. This is good health. This is more clarity even. just feeling so grateful, and that grateful and the love that you feel within just radiating outwardly, and those very things being attracted back to you. So group 1, get ready to maybe do some traveling. Get ready to increase your financial situation for the better. Maybe start a new job, start a new relationship. You can expect so much coming in your way. I want to pull some charms. This video is going longer than I expected, but it was so exciting. I want to pull some charms to see if we can get some letters, perhaps. Just something more to give us some insight on maybe what you can expect. But, okay, you have the smiley face guy. Your future looks so bright, you have to wear sunglasses. You have to wear those shades. Your future's so bright. That's what you have, especially with that sun card. You got the sun and rainbows, man. Next, you have the unicorn. I feel like this is like a 1 in a million, once in a lifetime sort of event, opportunity that may be coming in your way. It's just going to feel very magical. Once you get there, it's just going to feel so magical, and it's going to make sense why everything had to happen the way it happened. Next, you have thumbs up. Once again, give this video a big fat thumbs up. Everything is looking on the bright side. Everything is looking good. And then you have tacos. Maybe you're going to be spending a little bit more money going out to eat. Maybe you're going to be traveling to Mexico or something, getting some authentic tacos. Travel, group 1. Next, for your letters, you have V, N, L, K, and another N. These could be initials of places that you may want to go. They might be initials of people who might be coming back into you. The double N's are, I keep seeing the word inn, like I-N-N. So like you're going to be staying at some sort of inn or resort or hotel. Just, you're going to have, not saying that you necessarily have to do those things, but I feel like the goodness, the windfall of abundance, the opportunities that are coming into you, they're going to give you the options to do those things where maybe you did not even have the options before. Now I'm going to roll the dice and get some timing. Okay, this is looking like 6 weeks to 2 months is your time frame where the culmination of all of this will come into play. Like, you will probably start seeing little tidbits along the way leading up to that 6-week time. For some of you, this could all happen within 6 weeks time. But for others of you, this may go into that 2-month period. So 6 weeks to 2 months is when you can expect to see the culmination of these awesome things that Spirit is cooking up behind the scenes for you. Group 1, please like this video, subscribe to the channel if this resonated with you. I don't know, leave me a sun symbol in the comment section if you want to claim this reading for yourself. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this, what is it? I think it's called a whisk from my mixer. These will be your messages. You also chose this bismuth crystal card, which we will read and receive messages from later. But the energy that I'm getting off of this is that, you know, like when you're making a cake, it's called the beater. You might feel like you're getting really beat up right now. That message recently came up in another video that I just did. Maybe it was in the shadow, messages from your shadow self. Perhaps. If you chose that pile in another video, let me know in the comment section, just so I know. I just like to know these things. But if you did choose that message in another video, know that that just means that yes, you chose the right video there, and there's further validation here that you're on the right track. Anyway, so when you're beating up a cake, right, or whatever, these things keep going really fast, and it creates like almost like this cyclone type of looking thing in your batter. And you know, you put all these different ingredients and things in there, and then you mix it up, and at the end of it you have something completely different. But something completely different and sweet. If you're making a cake, and I just keep thinking of cakes, I used to own a bakery, and now I'm here doing this with you lovely people. I feel like in life, in some area of your life perhaps, you have felt like you have just been beat up. Now I'm remembering. It was I kept getting the 9 of Wands. Okay, well, I still can't remember the name of the video. It doesn't matter. You feel like you keep getting beat up by life, perhaps. Like you take 2 steps forward and 10 steps back. Like the effort that you've been putting in is not getting you to where you want to go, or hasn't gotten you to where you want to go. You might feel like you're putting your best foot forward, and it just never seems good enough to the people around you, perhaps even. It never seems like it's enough, like you're constantly giving of yourself and not receiving anything back, or constantly working on yourself, trying to make yourself a better person, and it doesn't seem to be getting reflected back to you. You might feel like life right now is just all up in the air, like super chaotic, like you cannot get your footing. As soon as you think you resolve one situation, something else pops up. Or it could seem like there's lots of things going wrong in many different areas of life. Life could seem just very hectic right now, like you can't catch your breath, so to speak. But the message of what Spirit is cooking up for you behind the scenes is that what you don't see is how all those things, all those different scenarios, situations, interactions, whatever it is, it could be relationships, romantic, friend, family, or work, career, and finances. They're all being blended together to put you into the perfect situation, into the sweetest situation possible for yourself. But let's see what your card has to say. All right. Bismuth. Who needs it? The easily distracted. Burners. People who are very bored. When to use it. For those looking for some psychedelic influence without swallowing the red pill. Lie on your back and take 10 or 100 or 1,000,000 powerful breaths through your mouth with bismuth placed on your forehead. Then break out of tired, gray thought patterns and get en route to a more colorful, energized life. rewrite your code with rainbows. Interesting, because rainbows came out in group 1. You may have been drawn to group 1. What you don't see being cooked up behind the scenes for you, group 2, is that everything that is happening, okay, I'm seeing the word duality in my mind's eye. The things that you are experiencing right now, you have to experience them in order for you how am I going to say this? No rain, no rainbows. If you weren't going through the stuff right now that's making you feel like you're in a cyclone yourself, or that just seems like it never ends and is making life just boring and dull to you, you have to experience those things in order to experience those rainbows, of seeing those rainbows, of seeing and experiencing the full sweetness of what's to come. I try to come up with different ways of saying it so more people will understand it, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. No rain, no rainbows. You can't experience, you wouldn't know what light is without the darkness. And I feel like that's where you're at right now. It doesn't necessarily mean every area of your life, but it could be a particular area. It could be just the way that you are just looking at things. Like maybe you had high hopes and dreams and ambitions for yourself. As I say that, the Hold Your Vision card, Fixed Moon, popped out. Maybe you had high hopes, dreams, ambitions. There's a way that you envisioned your life going. Also, when I picked up the deck, I didn't realize that this card stayed behind. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Your past, I feel like, has really clouded the way that you see life. This message has come out in the recent videos too, of someone not choosing the path that they wanted for themselves. Someone playing it safe, someone doing what their family thought that they should do, someone doing trying to head in a direction that they thought would bring them the most financial security and stability, but then realizing that all the money in the world still doesn't bring them the excitement that they need to experience in life. All that financial security doesn't fulfill them on a soul level. Anyway, back to what I was saying with Hold Your Vision. I feel like you had lots of hopes and dreams, ambitions for yourself, things that you wanted to experience in life. And it hasn't happened yet. And maybe that has made you bored with life. It's made you get down a little bit about life. But what you don't see is that you couldn't experience all that greatness, all the wonderful things that you want to experience without first understanding what it's like to not have it. Because once you get it, once all of these things come together and create the best life for you, basically, the life of your dreams, so to speak, you'll work even harder to keep it and maintain it, because you'll know what it's like to not have it. Like whatever you've been experiencing that has not been going your way, you were experiencing it so that you would gain a better appreciation for it for when you do have it, right? A lot of times people come into life and they're just sort of handed things. They don't have to work too hard for it. Lucky them. But then at the same time, they also don't work hard for it. They don't work hard to maintain it because they don't appreciate it as much as they could or should. You have the memory card coming out. This recently came out in another video. If you chose that pile, then just know that this is further validation for you. First off, we have Leo energy. You may be Leo, have strong Leo placements in your chart. You had a memory. You have a memory of some vision that you had for your life. And I feel like that many of the experiences, interactions that you have had thus far have made you feel as though those things, those memories, those visions that you had for yourself, they're never going to come to fruition for you, or made you feel like the things that you wanted were just too outlandish. Like, you know, you come from a family of, I don't know, don't ever think I'm talking down about any sort of job, because I'm not. Different strokes for different folks, right? But you could have come from a family of dentists, and you were like, oh, the example I've been using is that, like, you wanted to be a ballerina, and your family was like, well, that's not logical. You know, there's so much competition out there. What if you break your ankle, break your leg? What are you going to fall back on? That's not, what is the word? I can't think of the word right now. Maybe Spirit will bring it to me later. But whatever it was, it's like it dashed those dreams. It made you feel like you couldn't accomplish it. You couldn't achieve it. So you settled for something in some area of your life. That could have even been within a relationship. Apply it to your situation as it fits, group 2. But all of those little things, those different ingredients, Spirit is bringing all of those together to blend you into this new version of yourself, is what I feel like is coming. A new version of yourself where you live more authentically, where it's easier for you to see the bright side of things, look at life in like that childlike, innocent way of being hopeful, going after your dreams. It's helping you to turn into a different version of yourself. The Rosemary memory card states, deeper levels of connection with people, concepts, and plans are all areas that Rosemary works with. You are reminded to ensure you are in touch with your inner wisdom, paying heed to the past, don't let your past hold you back, and have cleared what needs to be released. Listen to your intuition as it is calling you at present, but be wary of gossip and becoming tactless or too forceful. You could be in a energy where, because you are so bored, because life is just not living up to your expectations, where you're maybe a bit impatient, you might snap at people, you might just be very tactless when you're speaking to people, not considering other people's emotions, because you are just so unhappy in some area of your life. Not saying that you are, but saying that this could be further validation that you chose the right pile. You might be someone who's really into the Matrix movies. That recently came out in another video too. And as I'm talking, like, my nose is getting like stuffy, like clogged. I know there's a message in there for you. Maybe you've been dealing with some nasal issues. Whatever is going on in your life, group 2, what Spirit is cooking up behind the scenes is that they are about to bring you into a new existence. Whoa, a new existence, a new way of seeing things, of looking at things, of experiencing the world. Instead of it being dull and lifeless, it's about to be sunshine and rainbows. The dreams, ambitions, aspirations that you had when you were younger, that youthful hope, childlike wonder, it is about to return to you. And that's because something is about to come into your life that just reinstates that childlike innocence of hope. This could be you meeting someone who finally just lights you up. This could be, I don't know, you being invited out somewhere that just brings so much fun into you. This could be a new job even, where it actually fills your cup. You feel like you're living out your purpose. That's what it is. You're coming into your purpose, group 2. And I got the tingles all over when I said that. That's exactly what's happening for you. You are coming into your purpose. And that's going to be different for everyone. But I feel like on some level, this past, you had an idea in the past or even in present of what you thought your purpose would be, of what you thought life would look like for you. That's what's about to start taking shape for you. I keep being drawn back to the cake analogy. I feel like you are currently in the phase where all the ingredients are being mixed together. You're in the batter phase. You're in the batter phase. It's so weird how they're showing me this. But you're about to come into this phase next, where things might get a little bit more heated up for you. So that could be, first off, the card that popped out is Shine, card 32. And I'm going to take the bottom of the deck energy because it is so fitting. Joy, card 16. So much joy. That's that childlike innocence and wonder and just happiness that I felt coming in. You are in the batter phase. Pretty soon you're going to be moving into this next phase where you're cooking. You're being cooked, right? So it could seem like the straw that breaks the camel's back, so to speak. And I don't want to freak you out, scare you. Just be on the lookout for it. There could be something else, some other wrench that gets thrown into whatever it is that you're experiencing right now. And that wrench, that straw, is the very thing that is coming to help strengthen you, strengthen your resolve, right? Strengthen your resolve and going after the future that you want. Not allowing yourself to stay stuck in this past energy of whatever it is for you. And shortly after that, you will be baked up all nice and pretty and decorated and come out shining like $1,000,000. The situation that Spirit is cooking up for you behind the scenes is that they're bringing you into a place where you can shine. You can be your authentic self. Be true to yourself. Live your dreams. And that is going to bring you so much joy. Look at this. You have 2 16s here. You might be interested in looking up angel number 1616. There may be some messages there for you. But if I were to break down the numerology, for me, the 1s are all about a new beginning. And the 6s are all about our thoughts, the way we see things, 100%. You're rewriting. Haven't I just been saying that? The way that you see the world, the way that you see yourself even, that's what's changing. That's exactly what that is. A new way, a new version in the way that you look at yourself, look at the world, experience the world even. Whoa. And those 16 reduced down to a 7, which tells me that this new way in which you see the world is going to lead to some massive spiritual growth, emotional growth within yourself. You're being taught how to not be reactive to the situations around you, but to look at them, I feel like, more objectively, more logically, and work within those energies to create, blend together, turn it into what it is that you want to get out of it. Like before, you could have been someone who thought that things happened to you, and now you're going to turn into this person who thinks you make things happen for yourself. I hope that makes sense. You're bringing in balance and stability within your own life because you're being more authentic, because you're no longer letting your fears, the projections that other people placed on you, the ways that people have let you down, you're not letting anything hold you back anymore from living your best life, from being happy, from experiencing the joys that are there within life. That is so very cool, group 2. You might be someone who resonates with being a starseed, or someone who really believes in reincarnation. I feel like part of this memory aspect that's coming up for you is that it's like on a soul level, you remember a time when you were happier, when you felt more comfortable in your own skin, where you felt accepted for your quirkiness and your uniqueness. This could have been, in the past, in your current life, or it's like just a feeling that you've had about life in general. And that's what's about to come in for you, is the memory of those feelings you are about to actually experience. Your first tarot card out is the 6 of Pentacles. This is balance. That is the energy that you put out being returned back to you. Like I said, instead of being someone who feels like things happen to you, you're going to turn into this person who feels like, I make things happen for me. It's very cool, group 2. You're going to feel so grounded and secure and stable within yourself, within your thoughts, within your body. I'm really getting strong starseed vibes. If that is you, please give me a comment in the comment section. If you don't know what that is, I suggest you look into it, because there might be some answers and things revealed to you just by doing that research. I feel like you may be someone who's felt very out of place in life, looking for the place you belong. Did I say that earlier? I thought I did. And you're about to find it. Cut the deck. Death. Death. You're letting go of that past and moving into something so much more reciprocal. Something so much more balanced and grounded. Any more tarot cards for group 2, please, Spirit? Okay, then. We have 10 of Wands and the Father of Pentacles. You're achieving more balance because the burdens from your past that have latched themselves onto you. This could be childhood memories of being bullied, not feeling accepted, not getting the love and nurturing that you needed in childhood. This could be relationships that you had early on in life, whether romantic or friendship, that just made you feel like you weren't enough. You could be someone who deals with workaholism and just always trying to do better, achieve more. And that has made life very dull for you. Whatever those burdens were, you are releasing them. The 10 here lets me know that you're ending this phase and you're moving into a new phase. A new phase where you are being yourself, being true and authentic to yourself, feeling happier. And this tells me, Father of Pentacles, this is you, feeling stable, secure, abundant in whatever it is that you feel makes you abundant. You could already have financial abundance, but now you're going to feel abundant within yourself, within knowing who you are, within owning yourself, being authentic to yourself. If you do not already have the financial abundance that you seek, this is you going into maybe a leadership position that will bring in the abundance financially that you're seeking. This card has a lot to do with business owners, as I was just thinking. Being an entrepreneur, maybe there's a business that you always wanted to start, but you never had the support of the people around you. Because once again, you came from a family of dentists and you wanted to, I don't know, what is it that you want to do? You're getting the gumption to go after it, and it's going to be very successful. You're becoming passionate about something again. And you're coming into this place of just feeling fulfilled. It's going to be different for all of you. I don't even want to keep repeating myself, but it's fulfillment. Bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Wands. This could be you finding your happily ever after person. This could be you building a home life, a family life. This is more joy and happiness and stability, security, safety coming into you. So group 2, I don't know who you are or what you're trying to create for yourself, but know that it's coming in very soon. I'm going to pull some charms, see if we can get some letters, some initials, and also I'm going to roll the dice here. Oh, we had some letters fall out already. Okay, let's get some more information for you. First, we have the thumbs up sign. Everything is looking bright. This is like also getting the go ahead if you've had some sort of business idea that you wanted to start. Also, like this video. I love it. Next, you have tacos. This also came out, well, both of these came out for group 1. This is you taking better care of your health. Maybe I'm being drawn to the 6 of Pentacles with this taco. Yeah, you putting more energy and effort into taking care of yourself, and you beginning to see that on the outside. Also, you maybe going to have tacos with someone who helps you get this business or creative idea started, if that's what you're trying to do. Your dice came out 1 to 2. So this is looking like 1 week to 2 months. The timeline is going to be different for all of you, but you can definitely expect to start seeing some proof of this message coming in within 1 week time. It could also completely shift in that 1 week for many of you. It's going to depend on your situation, but I expect 1 week to 2 months. Next, for your letters, we have I, D, ID. You might need an ID to go somewhere. Okay, this message came up in group 1 too, that they may be traveling. You may need an ID to go somewhere and get some authentic tacos. Who knows? Next, you have M. These could also be your initials or the initials of someone that you could meet during this time who may help you, bring you some joy and happiness. Next, you have the letter P. V. K. I. And O. Followed by this flower. And this flower makes me think of Hawaii or other tropical-like places. So once again, if you're drawn to pile one, please go watch it. But you may be doing some traveling to some tropical place, or you may be receiving some flowers. And right away, because of the letters that you got, the name that I just heard was Kim. You might be a Kim, you might be meeting a Kim. And then I also saw kid right away. You may be trying to have a kid, you may already have kids. But play with the letters, see what you come up with, see if any phrases pop up at you. But group 2, what's being worked for you behind the scenes is that Spirit is trying to make some dreams that you've had for yourself, for your life, come to fruition. It's going to be different for all of you, but just know that the limiting beliefs of the past burdens, whatever they were, they will soon be released, and you will be able to step into this new, joyful, happier future full of rainbows. If this video resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this quartz crystal card and the scoop, these will be your messages for what is Spirit cooking up behind the scenes for you. I'm gonna have to come up with a shorter title because that's too damn long. But first off, I use this as a cookie scoop. You might really like cookies. For some reason I was just shown Cookie Monster, so you could have been someone who really enjoyed Sesame Street. You might have children who enjoy Sesame Street, or you could just be that Cookie Monster yourself, having that sweet tooth, liking the sweet things in life. And it could also be symbology for the sweetness that is about to come into your life. But what I also was feeling with this is the scoop in general makes me think of like an ice cream scoop. And ice cream is frozen, right? You may have been drawn to my which Disney character has a message for you video. But I feel like something in your life has felt frozen. Maybe you felt frozen with fear, frozen with analysis paralysis, trying to figure out what to do next, seeking more answers, seeking clarity in a situation. Life could have just felt frozen, like nothing seems to be progressing in any way. But I feel like what's being cooked up for you behind the scenes is that pretty soon that feeling of feeling frozen, feeling stuck, is going to thaw out, is going to go away, and you're going to have some sweet surprises. That's what I just heard. Sweet surprises coming in for you. But let's see what your quartz crystal has to say. It says, who needs it? Rock hounds. Quartz intensifies the power of all the stones in your crystal collection. Geminis. You may be a Gemini. When to use it. When you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you. Call on quartz to help you see through the illusions, clear the mind of self-doubt, surrender to the will of the universe, and start manifesting the impossible. Enhance your vision. Right away, you may have been drawn to group 2 or 1. If you were, I suggest you go back and watch them. That is the stagnation that I was feeling, that frozen feeling of nothing is happening. Nothing is going the way that you want it to go, and just feeling stuck. Losing sight of your dreams, losing faith in your dreams perhaps. You might be catastrophizing, telling yourself that nothing will ever happen for you, that this thing that you wanted to happen for you, like there's no way that you could ever do it or achieve it. This could relate to any area of life, relationships, romantic, friendship, family, or within work, career, finances. So apply it to your situation as it fits. The first situation that came to mind will be the situation that you will be seeing the most improvement in. Maybe even the first improvement in. What Spirit is cooking up behind the scenes for you is that they're going to help you start believing in the impossible again. That is the sweet surprises that are coming your way. You could have been drawn to, you may have already watched or may want to go watch my Make-A-Wish video that spoke about the miracles coming into you within the next 3 months from your time watching it. Something that you thought was impossible is about to become possible. It's either going to fully happen for you, or it's going to renew your faith, or you will have renewed faith that it could happen for you, that it's not as far-fetched as you once thought. And as I say that, the victory card wanted to fall out. Aries energy on the board. You may have Gemini or Aries placements in your chart. Hope you can see that okay. You're in this place where if something is not working out for you, it's not working out because Spirit is still trying to get you to refine something. Whether this is your belief system, whether this is your dedication, the work ethic that you put into something, I don't know what it is. Either way, you're in this place right now of learning the lesson. And this lesson is going to take you very far. And the tools, the wisdom, the skills that you acquire during this time, that is going to be the very thing that helps you to bring the sweetness into your life that you are seeking. That is why things are not moving like you would like them to at this moment, because you are learning to refine some skill, some tool that you have, whether this is your mind and controlling your thoughts, believing in yourself, believing in your visions, whether this is getting more knowledge in a specific like physical skill in this 3D world. You know, could be like refining the way that you talk to people. You know, like some people are extremely charismatic and other people are not. It could be refining how, finances, and I got the tingles when that one came to mind. Refining how you spend money, how you save money, how you look at money. Refining your relationship to money. Either way, we have 2 4s here. You might be seeing repeating 4s. You could be, 44, 444, 444 on the clock. The 4s here speak all about stability and security, safety. That is what Spirit is cooking up for you behind the scenes. So wherever you're feeling out of balance, insecure, not fully safe in something, not saying that you're physically not safe, but like you just, it's not solid yet. That is what Spirit is working on to create that stability, bring in that balance for you. And the 44 is reduced down to an 8, which is about abundance. So they're bringing in some sort of abundance into your life. The 44 card says, where is it? It says, nasturtiums indicate a firm message of triumph and success over challenges, as well as support being found. They inject the energies of strength and vigor into all they come in contact with and illuminate ways to find resolution and gain self-confidence and self-reliance. Advancement is possible now, so get moving. Do not become obsessed with the need to impress others or lose your belief in your own unique abilities. How fitting. Do not become obsessed or lose your beliefs in your own unique abilities. Enhance your vision. How beautiful. Next, you have seasons. Card 1. You're being taken into a new season of your life where you are less obsessive about things, where you're more confident in yourself and your own abilities. This is that refinement that's coming into place. Oh, I love this. I love how this plays out. This is the refinement that's coming in that I was feeling. This refinement, like I said, is going to take you far. It's going to bring in victories. It's going to bring in the sweetness that you are seeking. It's going to bring in a new phase of living life, of seeing life. I'm being drawn to her veil here, if you can see that. Her veil, it sort of covers her eyes. The veil is about to be lifted for you. There's a way that you've been looking at something that has not been, it's not been the truth of the matter. It's been a little bit clouded. That could be clouded by self-criticism, clouded by experiences from the past that made you doubt yourself, made you question your own abilities. In life coaching, this has come up in, I think, the last like 3 or 4 videos, is we often, I mean, for all of us, right? We all do this, but the perception that we typically have about what's going on in our life is usually not reality. And I feel like that is something that you're going to be seeing soon. Your vision is going to be cleared soon on how you, I feel like, can actually make something happen for yourself, of how you've maybe been hindering yourself, self-sabotaging perhaps, how there's just going to be so much clarity, and this clarity is going to lead to a new solid foundation for you. What is Spirit cooking up behind the scenes for group 3? What is Spirit cooking up behind the scenes? What is that on her? I keep getting drawn to this. It's like a pearl of wisdom is what I'm getting from it. This could be some sort of epiphany moment. This could be someone around you saying just that perfect thing to help clear things up for you. Your next card out is Breathe, card 29. 29 reduces to an 11. You may even be seeing repeating ones. You might be someone who's just seeing a lot of repeating numbers, and that's just Spirit trying to get in contact with you. Breathe is what they're cooking up behind the scenes for you, is that you're going to get to this place where you can finally breathe out. Wasn't there a card talking about No, it wasn't this group. It's like you've been holding your breath, maybe waiting for the next shoe to drop, maybe, what is that? Waiting with bated breath on the outcome of a situation, of seeing what was going to happen next, so to speak. And you've maybe been dealing with some anxiety, some fears, some worries, some overthinking perhaps. And you're about to come into a more calm, peaceful, balanced place. I'm being drawn to the lotus here. Lotus flowers grow from the mud. And then they grow and they work and they push their way up to the surface of the water. You are the little lotus. The way that I only laughed or chuckled at that because lotus, little lotus, made me think of the Kung Fu Panda movies. You might be someone who likes those movies. You might be drawn to pandas. Little lotus. You are the lotus. You are achieving victory from that mud in your life, from the darkness, from the uncertainty. And you're pushing your way up to the surface where you will be in the sun, where there will be certainty, where you will feel stable. Whew, good for you, group one. Let's see what this breathe card has to say for you. 29, it says, you have worked long and hard. Your dreams are coming to fruition and you want to hurry things along. You are the slow one, moving languidly, yet still progressing right now. Ooh, didn't I say things felt stuck? In a rhythm dictated by your authentic nature. The essence of your dream and the will of the universe, slow and steady, wins this race. You will indeed win if you relax, stay the course, trust your intuition, and breathe. First off, that's the message to you, is to relax. Don't put so much resistance into whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish for yourself. You are making progress, even if it is not that quick, instant gratification sort of process that you want to be having. Breathe through this. These are also the skills that you are learning along the way of this journey that will help you to enjoy this victory, that will make this victory that much sweeter and make this new beginning for you, this new season, this new phase of your life, that much more stable. Your Moonology card out is your commitment is being tested. Yes, that's exactly what it is. You are being tested right now to see if you can stay stable, if you can breathe through whatever is being thrown your way, if you can breathe through, keep a level head about yourself, breathe, stay calm while pushing your way up through the muck and the mud. I hope that all makes sense to you. This is your test. And exactly like I said in the beginning, what you don't see, what Spirit is cooking up for you behind the scenes, is that they are about to bring so much sweetness into your life. But you're only going to experience if you stay the course, if you keep having faith and belief in your dreams, you don't allow your emotions to get the best of you, if you keep holding faith in the things that you can't see right now. Because just like that veil, just like the lotus growing in the mud, you can't see what's, you can only see what's right here in front of your face, perhaps. You need to keep that blind faith, because it's going to pay off for you. Keep persevering through whatever it is that's happening in your life right now, because you are about to be victorious. Enhance your vision. Hold your vision. The very thing that you were about to give up on is soon going to be your reality. We have 1, and then this reduces to an 11. 1, 1, 1. You have 44. You are surrounded by ascended masters right now. You might be interested in looking up ascended masters. There just may be some further messages there for you that help to bring some calmness to you, help you feel supported throughout this time, whatever it is that you're going through. Tarot cards for group 3. What is Spirit cooking up behind the scenes? What is Spirit cooking behind the scenes? The first card out is the 6 of Pentacles. This came out in group 2. Balance. The energy that you've been putting into something is finally going to pay off. This could be you trying to grow a business, working towards some sort of goal. It could be a business. It could be to meet that person that you'll spend the rest of your days with, that you'll start that family with. It could be saving up as much as you can, little by little, to have that dream home, to have the home that you seek in the future. It's going to be different for everyone, so apply it to your situation as it fits. But your hard work is not going unnoticed by the universe. Your hard work will soon pay off, and you will begin a new phase of life. I'm really being drawn to the image on her torso there, like a person smiling back. Hope you can see that. But some of you may have been really trying to start a family. It's going to happen soon. Or you've just really been wanting to meet that person that you can settle down with and start a family with. It's going to come in soon. You're being called to just keep doing what you can in this moment to get to where you want to be. Next card that came out is the 4 of Wands. Also showed itself in group 2. That's stability. This also sometimes refers to that soulmate, that twin flame, building a happy home. This can be marriage. Whatever it is another 4. It is a secure, stable, new beginning within yourself. And then next you have the 9 of Wands. Whatever it is that has been causing you anxiety, stress, making you overthink, like I said before, depression, making you doubt your future, doubt the dreams that you've had for yourself, it's about to go away. We have a 9 here and then a 9 there. Those are about the end of a cycle coming in. Like I said, what Spirit is cooking up behind the scenes for you is that they're about to make what you were beginning to feel was impossible, they're about to make it possible. They are about to make it possible. Good for you, group 3. Release the fears, release the doubts, release the worries, release feeling as though you will never find your place, find your person. Everything that you need to know is about to be revealed to you. This is just your test to make sure that you really want what it is that you say you want, that you're going to do the work to really maintain it and nurture it once you get it. That stability, that future, that commitment, connections, whatever it is for you, it's about to come in. I'm going to roll the dice to get some timing for you, and then also pull some charms to see if there's any further messages that want to come in. All right, so for your dice, we have 5, and then 3. This is looking like within 5 weeks to 3 months time is when you can expect this. That timing is going to be different for everyone. Many of you might see the fruition of this within 5 weeks, or you might just begin seeing little bits of the puzzle trickling in about 5 weeks time. And some of you may not see the full culmination of this until 3 months time. But during this time, you will see evidence of the impossible becoming possible. Next, for your letters, you have B. This could be your initials. This could be initials of people who might be coming in. Then we have G. Next, we have N. Then you have the star. The star for me is all about wish fulfillment. That's what's being cooked up for you. It's going to be a different wish for everyone. It's also healing. Where you were giving up hope, you're about to be healed and you're going to have hope again. And then you also have the kissy lips. That's love, that's connection, that's feeling loved, that's loving yourself. Once again, that might be finding that person that you've been wanting to start that family with. This could be having that little baby to kiss up on. So much love. Victory in some area is coming in for you, group 3. If this video resonated with you, please leave a star in the comment section to claim this video for this message for yourself. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye.